Day 397. Day rating's a 7. Got the pup cam. Say hello, puppy. Say hello. Say hi. That's a good girl. Good mama has been a good girl. Had a nice walk after work. And she got a little fussy with one of the dogs, and the dog started barking. So she's like, okay, you want to bark? I'll bark. And just took a minute to calm down. She was fine. We're walking on this side of the complex, and she found a cool little spot where it was just her. Had a little sunshine, so she just sat, laid down for 10 minutes, had a good time. Which is nice. I'm glad she can calm down and enjoy sunbathing a little bit. It's what she used to do as a pup. But it'd be like 115 out, 112 out, and I'm just like, I can't stay out here that long. We gotta get inside, pup. It was nice that she had a little moment to be outside and calm down. Just enjoy the quiet. But went for a little run after that, kind of 3 miles. And went and saw Morbius again. Another friend. Had a good time. They brought a bunch of snacks. They brought Mike and Ike's, Skittles, Starburst, M&M's, Milk Duds. Forgetting one. Skittles? Is that the one I didn't say? But yeah, I had my Mike and Ike's, and I had a handful of M&M's, and that was it. That was it. It was good. I'm glad they enjoyed the movie. They still had issues with it. I think I still had issues with it as well. But I liked it a little bit more the second time. It's still not great, but it's better. It's better. And it's just funny to hear my friends' thoughts on the movie, because like I just could not stop staring at Jared Leto. He is just so pretty. He's just a pretty man. It's like someone's getting a new crush, are they? It's funny. But that was good. Before that, I tried to go to Rubio's to get a fish burrito. And I had pulled in and looked, and there's only one person outside, one person inside, and then someone standing putting the order in. It's like, all right, great. It should only take 5-10 minutes. And I go in, I think it took about a half an hour to get everything. Just one burrito and some chips. And it looked like they were just hiring new people and just trying to get a routine going. There wasn't a lot of direction there. But I think it's just from all the pandemic, some people left and some people are trying to hire and doing mass hirings, and normally you just kind of have a slow turnover. So it's easier to train 1 or 2 people as opposed to 3 or 4 when only 2 people have been there long enough to know what's going on. And so I wasn't upset. I think a couple other people got a little upset, but they may have been waiting longer than I have. I don't know. One order, they said they called in and it never got delivered or something picked up. I'm not sure. Didn't hear the whole conversation, and they came back later and said, oh, that's my order right there, after he placed a first order. So they canceled the second order, gave him credit or a free meal. And then I don't know, someone else was just waiting, was asking like, hey, can I check on this order if these 2 tacos ready yet? I said, oh, just take a few more minutes, but it just looked like they were struggling on the make line to get things going. But the food came out good, and I enjoyed my burrito. Gave my friend some of the chips. I'm like, these are actually not bad chips. I'm like, yeah, they have got good food there. We talked a little bit about stories, and I worked there briefly. It wasn't a big story, but something we briefly got into. And then came back, played with the pup for about 20-30 minutes. She's dozing off, which is good. Tried to wear her out. And got some water. Finished the push-ups. Got in 120 today. No other activities that did jump squats. That's about it. I've actually been doing jump squats for close to 2 years now. Every time I take a shower, I started doing squats. Ever since I got the pup, I was like, I gotta start doing something, and she stares at me all the time like crazy. So I'll just, right before I get in the shower, I'll do, I think I started at 12 squats, and then go 15, and I got 15 is easy. Let's do 20. I did 20 for a few months, and I was like, all right, let's do jump squats. And I don't know if I feel different, but hopefully they're building up some strength. Hopefully I'm able to take up the inclines a little better. Oh, I meant to sign up for a race too. Speaking of kind of running, it's a last man standing race. I believe it's called Race Through the Ages. And they actually have multiple races. I believe there's a 50 miler, a 100 miler, a 24-hour race, and there's a last person standing. And you run 1 mile every 15 minutes until there's only one person left. And I thought, hey, that's a great balance of kind of that ultra training and your moderate training, right? And it like, who does it favor? Like, obviously the longer it goes, it favors more the ultra people, but the ultra people could be used to running more of a 10 to 12 minute mile, and as soon as you start slowing down, that 10-12 minute mile is going to push closer towards the 12 or 14, and that 12 or 14 is not going to give you a lot of time to rest and then go out and do another mile. Rest, change shoes, eat, use the restroom, whatever it is, and go do another mile. So does it favor the maybe more like the faster milers who can go 7 to 9 minute pace? Because even if they slow down, they've got plenty of time to use the restroom, change shoes, get a quick drink. But then how long can they go for? So I find it's a good balance. It's kind of, I think it's more than just the training, right? There's definitely a lot of mental aspect, because you're going up and down with, okay, go run, go jog, come back, go run, go jog, come back. And there's no set finish line. You can't say I'm halfway there, I'm a third of the way there. I've been on this loop before. It's an out and back, and nothing like that. It's, you could feel terrible, another person next to you could feel great, or you feel great, another person's feeling terrible. So you just got to keep wearing people out. So for some reason, that's sounding really, really challenging and doable. So I'm gonna sign up for that pretty soon. I believe my buddy Brandon from the running group signing up for that one as well. So I need to talk to him and be like, hey, we could do like a buddy system, and say it. We gotta hold each other accountable to at least mile 75 or whatever we want to initiate, and just say, if you need a nap, a 5-minute nap, sit down for 5 minutes, and I'll be sure to wake you up a minute before the gun goes again. And then we have time to kind of shake it off, get ready, get a sip of water wherever you need, and then get going again. You do the same for me. If I feel like I just gotta shut my eyes for 2 minutes, make sure I get up, and then we can kind of keep each other going. And at some point, you're gonna have to, I don't say not honor it, but just kind of say, hey, it's just between you and me. One of us has to go out. So we can't keep waking each other up if one of us is trying to win. So could be fun. It's going to be a challenge. I don't think it's going to be easy by any means, but I feel like it's the next step to challenge myself mentally and physically. I'm going to have to start tweaking training. Even if I just get out and start saying, get up like an hour early, half hour early, and go run a mile, come back, walk the dog, run another mile, come back, do a set of push-ups, sit-ups or something, go run another mile. Like, just get my body used to doing a light run, cooling down, going again, going down. But I definitely want to put in at least 2 to 3 months of training. I feel like I'm already fairly fit. I'm okay. But this is going to be a whole different taxing race. So we'll see. That's it for tonight. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.